Broadcasting from Fintas, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for April 20th, 2010. Next headlines, I told you I was going to bring this up. Even Americans seem to forget. Thanks to Al Jazeera television. Yes, one in Doha, one in London, and one in Washington, D.C. Don't you know the outside media that looks at you, they shaking their heads because of all that protest which goes on over the weekend, and they worry about guns, having guns and everything, protests about health care, and of course what's going on. And I was telling you about the hierarchy of life. If you don't have money, and then your policy is in play, your policy is, you know, your health care, your different other matter, federal regulations on things. And if you against that, you go with protests, guns, drugs, religion, rebellion. Perfect story, because many Americans seem to forget. Well, I guess right now they know now that this was Monday was the 15th anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing. Yes. Because of one guy, Timothy McVeigh. You know, I was reading up on his report on him that he served in the Army. Before then, he was born in April 23rd, 1968. So when the bombing occurred, he was close to his birthday. You know, that's just water under the bridge on that one. But he was in the Army. Guess what? He was in Kuwait City during the time of the Gulf War. That's another thing. He was upset about some issues why the government had to go through red tape to, or go through situations like that he didn't understand. And then to go into the States, to be in gun shows, and then to see the midst of the Waco incident, the siege, that he was really upset against the government, how they used their arms. And at that time, they wasn't able to use their, they was using gun control. So it was very much anger. Now, yes, today we can carry our guns anywhere. The media are thinking who will be the next Timothy McVeigh. In this case, you can. When I saw an interview by one guy, when they was giving the interview from one of the officials in Arkansas, and he said that at least you can carry your arms and everything, but you're going to have so many, and never put that aside what the guy is saying. Yes, you may have somebody who could snap off and go against the government. Anger. There's a lot of rebellion. As I said, a hierarchy of life because of the policy. They don't like the policy. So guess what? They're going to do a lot of rebellion. They're going to have guns. They're going to do drugs. They're going to, it's happening all the time. Religion, where they switch to Islam to fight somebody else's war. Just like those 5 boys up in Pakistan. They're going to be in jail for life, American boys. The woman, Jane, who was converted, Jihad Jane, who was converted to Islam to fight somebody else's war. And then the Christian militia who wanted to plan an attack against the police force. There's so many. Back at the time, it was just Timothy McVeigh. There was David Caress down in Waco. It's just, like they say, one brick from a load, one short fuse from setting it off. Things can happen. And during his execution, Timothy McVeigh, he had 2 pints of ice cream, and of course he read about incubus, saying that they read to him that out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I think wherever God may be for my unconquerable show. I fell clutch of circumstances. I have not winced nor cried out loud. Under blue blungering of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, loom but horror of the shades, and yet menace of the years, find and shall find me unafraid. It's matter not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scrolls. I am the master of my faith. I am the captain of my soul. And his high Q was 126. How many time bombs will he start snapping off? I'll be back with my conclusion of LTL Editorial News.